Good morning. So election day, so make sure that you all go out and vote. Really important. And make sure that you go informed. So a quick, research on the internet on who's, running and what it is that they represent and what kind of offices would be really great for you to go if you have not done so. So this matters. Your voice matters. It really, really does, even though you think it does not. So get out and vote. Also, lunar eclipse for me, right? So huge shifts in energy. Okay, very interesting that it happened through election day. So lots of energies, lots of energies. So really quick about the lunar eclipse in terms of spirituality, right? The unseen will be seen. So be careful if you have secrets. Okay, so really huge shift, going into a more powerful energy and a more empowering, character and energy for you, whether you're female or male. Okay, and if you've been feeling kind of weird, that's what it is. It was a beautiful full moon today, about 5 o'clock in the morning. Although I didn't go out and run, but will be running later on today. I also encourage you to really be healthy, mindful. Carbonated drinks are really, really bad, especially Cokes. Make sure that you eat well. We are what we eat. So just be mindful of that. Maybe more veggies and more white meats, which is fish and chicken if you wish, okay? Or cleaner, maybe less like fast foods. You spend so much money on fast food. So be mindful of that. Also, lots of frying is not good for you, especially, if you're Hispanic, we're pre-diabetics. I had a brother that passed away due to diabetes. Very devastating for us. And I didn't know that that diabetes was so deadly. So apparently somebody needed to hear that message. All right. So very happy to be here. Most of you are already caught on. Today is daily attendance, November 8th. The links are up. Okay. There has been English 145. I think it's a 500 that their discussion board did not work. Thank you so much for those of you who let me know. I think it was a glitch and I thought I had fixed it, but apparently I haven't. So I think I fixed it again. So let me know if I did, and if I have not, then if you could reach out or just chill, and then we'll go on to the next one, because I don't know what the deal is with that one. Okay, so discussion boards are up. You need to view the discussion board, and then of course comment. Okay, they are the discussion boards from last term. They're really important discussion boards. I had a student, they're like, Miss, change your discussion boards. Those are really important, and they're SU teaches. So I know if you've been with me, you're gonna, you've already seen them. Just be mindful and give me a break. And so just comment on it. Maybe in seeing them, you can see them differently, and you see other things that you didn't see the first time around. I will tell you that I had a student last term that went for an interview, and she said, Miss, I reviewed again for the second time your job interview, and it helped me tremendously. And I think she landed the job. So lots of stuff that we are your experts, your teachers. We're incredible resources, and that's what you pay for. You pay for very qualified teachers that have a gazillion years of experience. At least I do. And so I've been through it. I remember I was also a high school principal, so I interviewed a lot. Okay. So lots of communication and information usually in our discussion boards with very well-versed and very teachers that are masters. Okay. So thank you so much for that. If you have not uploaded your video from yesterday, please do so. I sent out reminders today. The link is up for a couple of days, but you did need to get it up, yesterday. Remember that the rules have changed, so we need to get the attendance in as quickly as possible. That's just the rules. I don't make them. And so we just need to follow the rules. So that's it. I will not be uploading for the remainder of the week, because we're going to get settled in. You do have to read chapter 1, okay? And you need chapter 1. So let me give the instructions for chapter 1, okay? So if somebody could do the timestamps for that, that'd be great. So let's start with business communication. So business communication for chapter 1, you need to read the chapter 1, okay? You need to read chapter 1, and you're going to be in page 29, but I use a hard copy, so it might be a little bit different. In the back of the chapter, you have learning objectives checkup. And so you have objectives 1.1 through objective 1.6, and you have questions 1 through 18. So you have a total of 18 questions. Copy and paste. So copy the question and then paste the answer as well onto a Word document, and please upload. I will be putting up the links up shortly, okay? So this next one is for English 133, okay, A500 and A501. So you will be reading in your ebook English, you'll be reading chapter 1. At the end of chapter 1, I believe that there's let me check really quick. I believe there's like 3 tests. It says test, okay? That doesn't mean they're tests, that means that they're work, okay? So but you do need to do the homework that are tests. So they will not be graded as a test, but they will be graded as work, okay? So I believe that there's, let me just really quick here bring it up so I won't be giving you the wrong answer. Oh, so here it is. I believe there is 3 tests after chapter 1. Make sure that you answer the questions, copy and paste the question, and then paste the answer onto a Word document. And so it's questions, it's test 1 through 3 that you have to submit at the end of chapter 1. Moving right along to English 130, 145, 145, A500 and A501. So this is English 145, A501, A500 and A500. So you will be looking at the chapter, reading the chapter, not looking at, reading the chapter. Your chapters have activities, they have exams, they have quizzes, and they have practices, and I think they have assignments. So as you read through the chapter, make sure that you do what is required, what they ask you, okay? They usually have questions. You can copy and paste those questions with the answers onto a Word document, and then whatever it asks you in terms of activities and all that, copy and paste that and put your answer on there. Be mindful and make sure that you read appropriately, because sometimes it says, like, if you were to do this, what would you do? So there's a survey, I think it's in chapter 1, and it says if you were to do a survey. That doesn't mean to do a survey, okay? If it asks for something that you have to do with the classmate, then of course you can't do that, so skip that over. But there might also be, or if you were to ask a classmate, how would you do it? So be mindful in terms of what it is that you're reading, and make sure that you read thoroughly. They have some of the answers, so don't come back to me and tell me it's a really long chapter and that you don't know what to do. That means you haven't read at all. There is, the answers are in the book, okay? So I left them there, all right? So that is for, for you all. Make sure that you read chapter 1. Okay, love and light. Thank you.